Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about the struggles I go through with anxiety. I've had anxiety for quite some time now. I believe it got really bad when I was in college and it was debilitating. And if you deal with anxiety, you know what I'm talking about. You just feel constantly panicky and it's just... You feel constantly panicky and you can't breathe and you're worried about everything. And so it's a big struggle that I go through, and I know a lot of you go through it, and I just want to put this video out so you can relate. I am going to go through some points I read on an article on my Facebook. If you want to follow me on Facebook, my link is down below, and my Instagram is also down below. Go ahead and follow me and like this video if you like it, and leave me comments. Just share your experience, because I can guarantee you you're not alone. So the article I'm going to kind of guide my discussion with today is 20 struggles you go with when you date someone with anxiety. I am engaged right now to my fiance Heath, and he knows my anxiety. I think recently it's gotten really bad because of our upcoming move, which we're moving at the end of this month to go back to California. So I've had a few anxiety attacks, and so he has seen them firsthand. And if you wanted me to do a video with how he helps me deal with it, we can totally make that happen. Just let me know. So anyways, a to-do list is never optional. This is a huge one. To-do lists for me are essential. Like when we go grocery shopping, I always need a to-do list. It just focuses me and helps me not think, oh my gosh, what do I need for this and this and this, and I always have to keep second guessing myself. And it just, when you're walking through the store, you don't want to be going back and forth everywhere. I get anxiety just thinking about it. It's just waste of time, and it is stressful, and a list just helps me keep focus, know what I need, and then I can just wipe it off when I'm done, like check it off, and that's that. So to-do lists are very big for me. With the upcoming move, I am making a to-do list. It is on our fridge just so I know what we need to do, and there's no guessing or second guessing what I am doing when I'm doing something to be productive in that sense. The second one says you need to learn to read a room like a pro. When you're dating someone with anxiety and you're in like a social setting, anxiety is huge. I have a lot of social anxiety as well as just like anxiety in general. So if I'm around a big group of people, I freak out, especially if it's people that I don't really know. And if it's with my fiance and it's like his group of friends, like his birthday parties every year, I'm always like, okay, like I need a plan, like I need to know at least one person other than my fiance there. I usually ask to bring one of my friends, and then he can tell when I'm like, okay, I'm getting overwhelmed, like I need to step away, and he's really good about doing that. So that's what I mean by like reading a room. It's just knowing when your significant other needs to just step away and breathe and just regroup, because a lot of times, like, I won't know people and they'll start conversations with me, and I get really like self-conscious about what I'm saying and how I say it, and then that raises my anxiety. So he's usually standing with me. If he does go away, he makes sure I'm okay before he goes away. And just like communication with your significant other about their anxiety is super big. Just knowing to tell them, like, this is a trigger, this is what makes my anxiety worse, like if you see me doing this and this and this, come help me. And he's been really great about that. So let's see, everything is the end of the world. Oh my gosh, yes. So like we're about to move, and he let me know that he put in his like notice to work, and I was like, no, you're not gonna have a job. Oh my gosh, like instant anxiety, panic attack. It was incredible. But it's just like every little thing that goes wrong, you're like, oh my gosh, it's over. Like, I just can't do anything else. Like, I screwed up in this way, or like, I screwed up at work last week. It was a little minor mistake, and I got called out on it, and I freaked out. I was like, I hate this place. I just want to leave because my anxiety is too bad. Like, I can't deal with this. Like, everything that I do is wrong, and like, it just built up so much, and I couldn't breathe, and it was overwhelming. But really, it was just a little issue, and now like, my job's over it, like we moved on. It's just like things like that. It's just everything is the end of the world. What else? There is no such thing as relaxing. I've gotten a lot better with this. When I lived in California, it was really hard for me just to be by myself and relax. Like, I never went anywhere by myself. I didn't go shopping by myself. I didn't go to restaurants by myself. I was like, the environment in California was very high paced, very fast, and so that was one of the reasons I wanted to move, was just to go somewhere that was slower and more relaxed. And when I did move, for about 6 months my anxiety was still there, but then it like went away. It was crazy, and Arizona for me was just a place where I was able to refocus my life, and I learned how to relax in Arizona, and yeah, that's huge for me, because before, as it says, like, you just don't know how to relax. You just like, I have to be doing something, like, well, I should be getting something done, or this isn't done perfectly, like, I need to get it done, and it's crazy. Yeah, like, just thinking about it gets me kind of upset. But anyways, what's another good one? Oh, if he or she's in the middle of something, you know not to speak. I am in school for my master's right now, and I am working, like, if you're working on homework or something, Heath will, like, come into the bedroom and be like, hey, do you want me to start dinner? I'm like, stop talking to me. Like, I need to get this done. If you interrupt me, I'm going to lose my focus, and then I'm going to be freaking out for the next, like, 10, 20 minutes. So he knows that if I'm in the middle of schoolwork or something really important, I'm not going to talk to her. I'm just going to let her do what she's got to do, and I'm going to walk away, because you're used to waking up before your alarm. Yes. I always have anxiety that I'm going to sleep through my alarm, I'm going to miss work, they're going to fire me, like, it's ridiculous. So I'm always up at least 45 minutes before my alarm. I'm always like, God, really? 45 minutes, I just want to go to sleep. And I keep waking up and waking up. Even if I'm snoozing, I keep waking up, waking up, waking up. It's just that constant anxiety that you have to get up, you have to be on time, you gotta do this. I'm always early everywhere. If I'm ever like running a little late, it's freak out mode for sure. I hate that. There's no talking this person out of a freak out. So mid-anxiety attack, like, Heath was trying to talk to me. He was like, it's okay, you need to breathe. And I'm like, shut up. Like, you know, you're sitting there and you're just like breathing deep breaths and you're freaking out. And the only thing that did help me, I saw him like, just rub my back, don't say anything. And he was like forcibly like rubbing my back. So I got my mind out of focusing so much on my breathing, because when I did that, it just made it worse, because I was like, oh my God, I can't breathe. And like, I was crying and it was ridiculous. And so I was like, don't talk me out of it, like, you just gotta like get my mind off of it. So he was like rubbing my back super hard, which was fine, he didn't hurt me, but it was just like got my mind out of it, and it helped me. So yeah, you're not gonna be able to talk someone out of their anxiety attack. So the next one is, you have to write out because there is no cure. It says anxiety sets in. The only thing to do is wait for the person's heart rates to come down and to be at ease. There's no cure for anxiety, so there's no way to make it stop without medication. You have to remember that this state is temporary. Basically that is so true. You just have to like wait for it to come over, and like once it's over, like I am so tired that I'm just really calm. So yeah, you just have to like write it out until it ends. I'm not the type of person that likes taking medication. I'm all about essential oils, which I do have, and I have a diffuser, and I put lavender in it and stuff, and that really does help. And so I'm not going to go to the doctor and get anxiety medication. I just don't want to do that, put that in my body and be medicated to help my anxiety. I just want to learn to deal with it on my own. So that's what I have been working on. I've been reading a lot of stuff about anxiety and just how to like kind of calm yourself down. And my essential oils do work really well, so I use those. Okay, you always have to make plans. This is a big one. People with anxiety do not want to make the plans. They are very indecisive, and the smallest of choices, such as which restaurant, could put them off their appetite and even their entire upswing for the day. That's so true. I can never decide where we're going to eat for dinner. Like, he hates it. He's like, well, he's kind of the same way, but I'm just like, I don't know, because every time I pick somewhere, it's not as good, or something goes wrong, or we end up like not liking it at all. So I never can choose a restaurant, and if we do make plans, I I have to know at least where we're starting. Like if we're going out for like a birthday celebration, is the perfect example. If we're going out, I need to know at least when it starts, the time, the place, and who's going to be there. And then after that, I'm usually pretty flexible with changes that happen during like the event, but I need to know the time that it starts, where we're going to start, and who's going to be there, because without that, I'm just like, I can't do the whole not knowing anything. It just freaks me out. Doing the smallest things will always be appreciated. A huge thing is like having a clean environment, I found has really helped me to calm down. You know, if I come home from work and like the place is a mess, it's like, okay, like I can't relax, I have to clean it up, I can't relax, like this has to get done, and it's very overwhelming, and it's like not fair, because I'd rather just be able to come home and relax, even if there's dishes in the sink. But I find that once I do clean, I feel a lot better after. So like if Teeth just does the dishes, like, oh, I'm like, yes, thank you, you did the dishes, thank you. If he like, I don't know, even put like a few things away, I'm just really thankful. It's like really small things that just help alleviate that anxiety just a little bit. You just need to figure out your partner's little triggers, I guess. It's like the biggest thing is communicate to your partner, like, this sets me off, this makes me mad, this gives me anxiety, please don't do this, and you know, you're good. But yeah, small things really do help. So yeah, that's like the biggest things from this article that I read that I was like, yes, you were on point, that is true. Basically, how I deal with anxiety is like, I just gotta get through it. I just gotta breathe through it and cry and use my essential oils. I know a lot of people out there deal with anxiety, different anxieties, different levels of anxiety, and with that, I think that you have to have your close group of friends, which I really only have like a few really close friends, and they all know my anxiety and they know how to help me when I get to that point. I communicate to them how I feel when it's happening, and so on and so forth. And then also with your significant others in your family, you just gotta be open and talk about it. Because if they don't know how to help you, then they're going to get frustrated, and that's going to make your anxiety worse. So, yes, anxiety is a big thing in my life. I've gone through it, and it went away for like a while, like a year and a half. And now that we're moving, I'm getting anxiety attacks again, but it's just a thing of life that I have to deal with every day. And I mean, it's just like having to cut your hair every 6 months. It's something you just gotta deal with. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you have any comments you want to leave below about your anxiety, your tips, your tricks, we can just help each other on YouTube and be a community about anxiety. I just want to talk to it because it is such a big part of my life, unfortunately, and it is real. I mean, it's not fun. So if you can like my video, leave a comment, that would be awesome. Go ahead and follow me on Facebook and on Instagram, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!